So, that packaging idea proposal that was left at our place when we lived together looked like it got shelved. So I can use it, right? I'll just use your plan as a reference. And it was just sitting there anyway, right?
If it's something I personally rejected, then sure, do whatever you want with it.
If this idea makes our side wildly successful, sorry in advance, okay?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm a section chief in the Technology Development Department at Days Packaging, a packaging materials company.
Keiichi, about that technology you mentioned, the patent application went through.
Really? That's awesome.
I'm so happy your hard work paid off.
Yeah, thanks Yui. She's my junior co-worker, Yui Fujitsu from the legal department. A call from Wakudoki Packaging? Hello?
Hi there. This is Okisawa from Wakudoki Packaging Sales, okay? Wait, this sounds like Keiichi.
Hikari. Long time no see. She's Hikari Ogisawa, the daughter of Wakudoki Packaging's president, Mr. Ogisawa, and also my ex-girlfriend.
Perfect timing. You're the one who picked up. So, that packaging idea proposal that was left at our place when we lived together looked like it got shelved. So I can use it, right? I'll just use your plan as a reference. And it was just sitting there anyway, right? I already got permission from my dad, too. He said it's fine as long as we're the ones using it.
Depending on what's in it, the rights might belong to my company. So it really depends. But if it's something with no IP issues and it's one I rejected, then sure, do whatever you want with it.
Really? Oh, thanks.
Just make sure you confirm who owns the rights first, alright?
If this idea makes our side wildly successful, sorry in advance, okay? Your company might even go under.
No, that's not going to happen, so don't worry.
Yeah? Okay then, later.
Hikari never changes.
I could hear her voice. What on earth was she saying?
Back when I was brainstorming at home, I left a lot of documents lying around. Not just the rejected stuff. I can't help wondering what was actually in what Hikari said she took.
Yeah, I really hope this doesn't turn into a problem. Dad! Keiichi said it's fine for us to use this proposal too. With this, we can evolve our company's packaging tech even further.
Oh, is that so? That's great news. Then let's get started immediately. I want the planning and development department to begin development based on that proposal. Sekioka-kun, can I count on you? Understood. Leave it to me. We'll make sure we turn this proposal into a real product.
That's why you're the best! So reliable.
And so, Wakudoki Packaging began developing new technology based on my proposal. Several weeks later, Hikari-san, we received a notice regarding the possibility of patent infringement from Days Packaging's IP department, delivered through their outside counsel.
Patent infringement? What are you talking about?
I believe it concerns that technology you said you received from Mr. Sato at Days Packaging. The one where the bottom of the container moves according to the amount of food, making it easier to eat. You said the rights were fine, so we proceeded with development. But was it really okay?
It should have been fine. But we can't just sit here. Let's go confirm it in person.
Yes, that's exactly the technology.
But you said if we were going to use it, do whatever we want.
I said, you can use proposals that don't have any problems with the rights. Didn't I? What you took was this packaging technology we're already using at my company.
Sekioka-kun, this...
Yes, it's almost identical to the packaging material our company developed this time. Well, we developed it using Mr. Sato's proposal as a reference. So in that sense, it's only natural. That technology was already patented and registered by our company before you ever contacted me.
It was published patent that anyone could view. So maybe you didn't think it was a big deal. But even a published patent isn't something you could just use freely. If you want to use it, You need to sign a permission agreement or a licensing agreement with our company. Come on! It's just a super common structure where the bottom of the container moves a little, isn't it?
No. Actually, turning this technology into a workable product was extremely difficult.
Seriously?
If your company continues using it as is, you'll be subject to an injunction claim and damages for patent infringement.
This technology is a vital asset to the company. It's not something you could treat casually and brush off as unimportant, you know. Okay, I get it. I'll report it to the company.
We will take the appropriate measures.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
I used Keiichi's proposal because I thought it'd make development easier. But honestly, seriously. Anyway, that's the situation.
From what I can tell from the materials, aren't you actually developing it with proper modifications? If it's just that the bottom of the container moves, that's the kind of idea anyone could come up with, right?
Exactly. That's what I think too.
However, isn't it dangerous to keep producing containers? Using this technology as is?
They're the ones who said it was fine to use the proposal. And if it's only somewhat similar, it shouldn't be a problem. And for our company too, it's an important technology that you, Seikioka, commercialized. So not using it isn't really an option.
I see. Understood. Still, I think we should at least sign a licensing agreement with Days Packaging. I wonder if we'll be okay.
But a few weeks later, we got a notice from the court!
Yes, it looks like Days Packaging took legal action and filed for a provisional injunction, seeking an order to stop our company. And we've also received notices to halt shipments of the product and to prohibit sales of existing inventory.
That's that many?
If this continues, our company is going to...
President Ogisawa! You're from the sales department. I'm Yukizaki. Because of this injunction request, we can't deliver packaging materials to our clients anymore. They're saying, we don't know when the injunction request will be withdrawn, so we want to terminate the contract. What did you just say?
Another client who contacted us a moment ago is demanding we pay the penalty fee too. If the injunction keeps going, it'll damage our credibility.
Ugh. Fine. Hikari and Sekioka, go to Days Packaging immediately. I need you to negotiate so we can use a license for that patented technology.
Got it.
Understood.
I see. So you want a license agreement for that patented technology.
If a lawsuit is filed against us, it'll affect our company's reputation as well. So we'd like to discuss a settlement direction, and resolve this without it turning into a lawsuit if at all possible.
I honestly didn't think it would blow up into something this serious. Keiichi, what should we do?
Alright, that's fine. We had arrangements in place. So this technology could be licensed, right, Yui?
Yes, there's no issues on that point. However, for any packaging up to today that used Days Packaging patented technology, please pay the usage fees, including what's already been used and what remains as inventory. Usage fees?
In other words, a settlement payment.
If paying a settlement lets us use the technology, I think that's acceptable. This injunction continuing is the bigger problem for our company, right?
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Then please send our company the licensing contract documents and the invoice documents for the settlement payment immediately after this. Certainly! Man, this is turning out pretty much exactly like we expected, huh?
Yeah, but if we went for a lawsuit, it'd take a serious amount of money and effort. Turning it into a license agreement plus a settlement means our company actually gets real profit. So I think this was the right call. It's because you and Legal had a solid response planned out for us.
Legal is the company's team of law specialists. So our job is to protect the technology you engineers poured your blood, sweat, and soul into. And I know exactly how much passion you put into developing this tech. I've seen it up close.
Yui, thank you. She really values what I'm feeling. And she actually understands how hard this has been for me.
Oh, right! And that other matter data we talked about is moving forward properly too.
That's great. If that progresses, we can grow the company even bigger.
Yes!
A few weeks later at Wakudoki Packaging.
Hikari, lately we've been getting more and more clients asking us to revise the contract terms. Apparently a rumor's going around that we're a company using old generation tech, and that there's a company out there that surpasses our packaging technology.
Old generation tech, huh? What an obnoxious way to put it.
This article in the industry magazine might be the cause. It says Days Packaging developed a new packaging technology, and even built a predictive control system that prevents mistakes during the packaging process.
Huh? Days Packaging again?
I suppose that means they have engineers with that much development capability. What should we do?
I'll talk it over with my father. If we can sign a license agreement for this tech too, it might actually boost our company's profits. Wow! As expected of you, Sato! Using the license fees and settlement money from Wakudoki Packaging to go and develop even newer technology. From the sales side, that's the kind of product that's a dream to pitch.
Starting with Okusu-san and everyone in sales, I can't thank you enough for pushing this food container so hard.
No. With technology this incredible, we've got to make sure way more clients hear about it. Noah-chan really is perfect for sales. It's honestly awesome. Thank you.
Hello, this is Sato from Days Packaging.
Oh, Keiichi. I heard you developed another new packaging technology. I heard it's even better than the tech we're licensing now. So I really want to license this one too.
About that though, we've decided this new technology will be used only by our company.
What? Why?
This time, it's an advancement of our previous technology. It's far more advanced than the automatically lifts the bottom tech from before. So we haven't even disclosed it yet publicly as a patent technology.
No way! Sorry for butting in. This decision is to protect our company's technology, so please understand. This patented technology is our company's masterpiece, created over a long period of time. Okay, I understand.
Phew. Thanks for backing me up with the extra explanation, Yui. Think Wakudoki Packaging will finally give up now?
I really hope so. Alright then. I'm heading out to sell this amazing food container even more. Oh, and what were we doing about the new system again? You mean the predictive control function that automatically stops only at the moment a defective product seems likely to occur during the packaging process, right? That's also highly confidential technology. So for now, we're not considering licensing it or providing the tech.
But that one is more about a production system. So if it starts running smoothly, I think we could also pitch it as an actual product. So it'd help if you could talk to our clients with that in mind.
Got it!
And thanks to Noah and the rest of the sales team working their tails off.
We did it! Contracts for the new food container are getting signed left and right. And we're getting tons of requests saying they want the predictive control system productized ASAP too. We've got over 10 clients waiting to sign.
But wait, that much?
I had a feeling it was going to turn out like this.
Seriously, thank you. I'll keep moving forward with meetings across the board, so we can actually turn the predictable control system into a real product.
Yes, please take care of it. And I'm gonna keep logging in contracts left and right, you know?
Yeah, counting on you.
I know Noah is in sales, so of course she's going to be involved with Keiichi. And when I see those two getting along so well, I get this weird knot in my stomach. Why is that?
Around that time, over at Wakudoki Packaging.
This is bad. Nobody's even giving our containers a second glance. And some clients are starting to switch their contracts over to Days Packaging too. What am I supposed to do?
We can't beat Days Packaging. And we definitely can't copy them and risk patent infringement. So this is only within what product development can responsibly do, but I made a new food container that's still in the prototype stage. Would you take a look at it?
What? You did all that for us?
That's my Sekioka-kun. I knew you'd come through.
No, but it's still only a prototype. So we need to run a variety of tests and verify everything. It looks like it'll take a little more time before it's truly finished.
Great! Let's commercialize it immediately.
Shouldn't we be more cautious about bringing it to market? We haven't finished verification yet. If we sell it now, problems could surface afterward.
We can't afford to fall any further behind the other packaging suppliers.
If it's Sekioka-kun's development, it'll be fine. I really don't think the tech gap is big enough to cause any major issues.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, Wakudoki Packaging forced the launch of their new food container. The complaints from food companies won't stop. They're saying the new container is deforming in unexpected ways due to temperature changes during the packaging process. And leaks are happening everywhere.
What?
That's why I said we needed to be cautious before commercializing it. We should have done much more detailed calculations for inner wall deformation and pressure.
But even if you say that now...
We thought the tech side would be fine, but I never imagined this many issues would pop up.
This is partly on product development, but selling without proper inspection is also a serious problem. We've caused trouble in every direction. What's going to happen to us now?
The manufacturers who bought these containers are reporting damages from leaks, plus complaints like foreign material contamination and fluid leakage. Some of them are even saying they'll demand compensation. Compensation?
This is really bad.
Anyway, first we recall the commercialized containers and redo all associated inspections. Then we sincerely apologize to every manufacturer we caused trouble for. And we negotiate to avoid compensation claims, or at the very least get the amount reduced. Understood. I'll contact them right away.
I'll go around to our clients too, as much as I can.
However, a few weeks later...
But what is this talk supposed to be? You've heard the rumors, right? Everyone knows our company's struggling right now.
Honestly, we're being run ragged dealing with all the fallout. We don't even have time to sit down for proper business meetings. We're not here for a business negotiation today.
After consulting with our company's legal counsel, we have brought you a formal warning letter.
A warning letter?
Don't tell me.
We've determined that the food container developed by Wakudoki Packaging infringes on the core foundation of our company's new patented technology. According to what we've heard from the food manufacturers, the container isn't even completed yet, but we clearly recognize it as an imitation product.
So it really did come to this.
Considering the safety risks and the harm being done to your business partners, this warning letter is the result. At this stage, a provisional injunction has been approved. So you must immediately halt the entire production line for this imitation product. Also, you are not permitted to sell any existing inventory.
If it's shut down, what are we supposed to do? Sales worked their tails off getting contracts to sell these containers, and we have tons of deliveries scheduled.
Exactly. Are you telling us to shut down our entire company? You're the ones who created this situation in the first place. If you hadn't tried to imitate Days Packaging's technology, you never would have infringed on patented technology at all.
I'm very sorry. I was told, make it as similar as possible as long as it doesn't cross the line legally. And that ended up counting as patent infringement, didn't it?
Sekioka-kun! For starters, we made our stance crystal clear. We will not sign a licensing agreement for this technology. You tried to imitate it anyway, so this outcome was inevitable. And honestly, if all you ever do is copy and reheat what someone else made, nothing new will ever be born from it.
We're also preparing to file a claim for damages going forward. Please wait for further contact.
Okay. I understand.
I can't believe it came to this.
After that, just as Yui had warned, the production line for the knockoff products was completely shut down.
When after another, our business partners are terminating contracts, and they're getting snatched up by Days Packaging. And because of the injunction, our new food containers won't sell. But our old containers are outdated, so nobody will buy those either.
Given our current financial situation, the bank contacted us to say they're cutting off our financing. We also got a notice about damages from Days Packaging. But the amount is way beyond what we expected. We're completely stuck.
What are we supposed to do now?
All we can do is face each fact sincerely one by one. Because we're the ones who caused this.
And so, Wakudoki Packaging's cash flow deteriorated rapidly, and the company slid straight into bankruptcy. President Ogisawa, Hikari, and the other employees all lost their jobs, struggled to get rehired, and ended up scraping by with part-time work. Meanwhile, as for me, this time too, I feel like Yui really saved me again.
Not at all! I'm the legal specialist here, so it's literally my job. And besides, whether it's work or not, I always want to be someone who can support you, Keiichi-san.
Yui, thank you. I want us to get closer, even outside of work too.